Alright guys, so today I'm going to show you how to glue up a large panel the easy way. So I'm making this hard maple butcher block for this island here I just built. So this is also another kitchen cabinet for the same customer. This is going to go like in a cottage. So anyways, the top going on this here, like I said, it's hard maple and it's going to be huge. It's going to be 48 inches wide by 72 inches long. So I'm doing these glue ups here in 3 sections, and then I'm going to join them together using dominoes, and then glue all the three panels together. So this is one here that I've thickness sanded to exactly 2 inches thick. So this is really rough right now because this has been through the thickness sander at 36 grit. And once I join all 3 panels together, I'm going to sand them down with my Rotex sander all the way down to 400 grit, because this is going to be finished with Odie's oil, and I always like a 400 grit finish when I use Odie's oil. So anyways, this is one section here. And this is the other section. I still have a little bit of, the glue is still a little bit wet here, so I'm gonna let that dry overnight, and then tomorrow morning this section is also gonna go through my thickness sander. And I don't scrape the glue off. To me, it's a waste of time. I just flip it back and forth, put it through the thickness sander, and I've done this many times, and it works out, comes out perfectly straight. So, but one thing is important when I put this through the thickness sander. I found if I use different glue other than the Titebond 3, the glue will stick to the sandpaper, but not the Titebond 3 glue, and I'll show you. So that's the glue I use. In my opinion, it's the best, and it's also waterproof. All right, without further ado, we're going to start gluing up this panel here, and I'll show you how I do it. All right, guys, so anyways, all these pieces, they're standing up on edge grain, and this is about 2 inches and 3/16 of an inch. So I cut them extra thick because once I put that through the thickness sander, I'm going to lose some thickness. You know, once I start clamping the clamps, like some pieces of wood might be up maybe almost a 1/16 of an inch or so, but the thickness sander will bring all that flush, and I'm confident that once I get this perfectly flush, I will have at least 2 inch, but I will keep sanding till I get exactly 2 inch. So anyways, first I'm going to put all these pieces sideways so I can put the glue on there. And I keep this last piece standing up like so. So I'm going to put them as even as possible. Now these pieces are about 79 inches long. And once all the 3 panels are glued up together, then I'm going to trim about, I'm going to take off about 3 inches off on each end. And the reason I like to leave 3 inches extra is if I have a little bit of snipe from the planer, then it will get cut off. Usually I don't get snipe, but you only need one, and then the last 3 inches is going to be like a slight gap, and I want this to be absolutely perfect. So anyways, like I said, if there is a little gap from the snipe, it's going to get trimmed off. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some rubber gloves. I have a little bit glue left in this container, so I'm going to use the rest of that, and then I got a new container with me. So I just use some mechanics rubber gloves. And I just pour on the glue. Yeah, there's almost no more glue in this container. waste my time with this. And then there's a new container here. Alright, then I just use my hand with the glove and I just rub it in there, put a bit of pressure, make sure that the glue goes into the wood pores. Hard maple is not really a very coarse wood at all, so like, and with my thickness planer, this wood is really smooth, so sometimes the glue has tendency to almost like beat off the wood, and that's why I just like rub it in, because I want the glue to stick to the wood. Well, once I start standing these pieces of wood up, I'm not going to waste any time and start clamping immediately before the glue starts to drip off the wood. See, I already see there's a few sections here that the glue is not even on the wood anymore. It kind of beat off. Like I can see some sections here. This is why I put a lot of glue, and then once it's on there, I hurry up and stand them up and start clamping immediately. Especially with hard maple. Just rub it in there. Make sure it sticks to the wood. Alright, now I think I'm ready to stand them up and clamp, so I'm not going to waste any time. I'm going to do this as fast as possible before the glue runs off. Alright, let's put the ends here as even as possible. Doesn't have to be perfect because, like I said, I gotta trim 3 inches off of it anyways. Alright, I think this is good enough. Now this is how I take off my gloves here. See, there's no mess on my hands whatsoever. I'm gonna throw this in the garbage. These clamps here are really strong. There's clamps really good. Okay. Make sure I clamp these clamps evenly, and I don't want to put it too tight I don't want to bend the bars, but the bars should flex. It should be that tight. And I'll make sure that the glue, there's good adhesion. Sorry about my French there. Sometimes I stumble with my English words. But anyways, these are all pretty tight. Alright guys, so that's it. That's 16 inches by 72 inches, and only took a few minutes to glue that up. Tomorrow morning it'll be nice and dry, and no scraping, no nothing. I put that directly into my thickness sander, and that's it. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Okay, I just want to give you guys a close-up here. So as you can see, the glue is oozing out on every single piece of wood, and that's what you want. It's better to have too much glue than not enough.